Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm back again on the screens. If you remember last time we spoke about marriage, it was part 1. Now we're continuing with part 2. You will understand that the thing or the reason I would like to continue with this marriage conversation is because my wish, I will always like everyone to get married for many reasons. If people marry or get married, we have stable families. And if we have stable families, it means our children will always be happy because they will have parents, committed parents. Hence, I always feel that if everyone, when it's time for that person to marry, get married. Marriage is cultural, legal. And marriage is a union between two people. I always thought, and I think even now, it's better to marry than burn with passion. When you enter this union, I believe you need to be ready to commit and be responsible. Because if you marry, you are now having an obligation to love, cherish, and worship. And women still obey on top of that. The purpose for marriage is companionship. Everybody needs a partner in his life. You need a partner to take care of you, and you need somebody to look after you. Procreation. We need procreation. We need kids in our lives. A home is warm when there's kids. You know, when the kids running around, everybody's happy in the house. It's now become a home, not just a house. And of course, redemption. If you are redeemed, in a sense, you can't be running around doing morality thing. You always respect yourself or yourselves, because you are now in a commitment, which is marriage. Hence, it's good to be married or to marry. Of course, each and every institution, there are principles. You can't just marry and just live life just like that. You still have to respect. You still need to respect your family. A healthy relation is built on communication, where you should be communicating with your partner, who is your companion. There will always be compromises. You know, in a family, we have different needs as people. But if you are partners, one of us at times must compromise. And of course, you need to be committed. That's commitment. You can't be in a marriage if you are not committed. You need to be committed. From that commitment, you must remember, like I always say, that one, I don't forget, you respect your wife. You honor each other. Respect each other's needs and feelings. There will be times where you don't agree on certain things. Communicate. Communicate. Get solutions. Get solutions by communicating in good faith. Marriage is not just an easy thing, but it can be easy when people talk. I always hear people saying, when I'm sick, who's going to take care of me? If you're in marriage, there's a commitment and obligations where every one of you will have to serve each other, will have to take care of one another in good times and bad times. Hence, we make vows for better or worse, in sickness and health, until death do us part. Those vows is part of our commitment. It's our obligation. I always talk to people, when you're not ready, please don't go there. Because you must remember, every time, if you're a man, your woman will always bring some sense to you, talk sense to you. And if you're in marriage, you must be ready to build. If you have mistakes, you must be ready to rectify mistakes. You must be ready to humble yourself in front of your wife, or your wife humble herself in front of you. Pride doesn't work in marriage. We don't save each person's pride there. No. Marriage is not about one person. It's not about a man or a woman. It's for both partners to look after each other, to protect each other, to love one another, and build a family, have children, and have a happy home. There's nothing easy in life. No, don't make that mistake. There's nothing easy. We need to sacrifice all the time for the people we love. Keep your family happy at all times. Let's not entertain friends before our family. Our family must come first all the time. All the time, we must listen to each other. In order to get success in whatever we're doing, is listening to each other. Communicate in a right way. Not anyone bullying each other. No. No one is right than the other. If there's a mistake, let's sit down, humble ourselves, apologize if we have made a mistake. Life goes on. Who don't need a happy life? A happy family? We all want to be happy and be successful in our lives. Let's do it. Cheers. See you next time. Don't forget to love your wife. Hey, don't forget to love your husband. You belong together. Unity in a family is strength. Let's build it. Amen.